What's up, guys? Welcome to At Home Fitness with Coach A. I am Coach A, and this is the YouTube channel that is bringing you guys in gym quality coaching and workouts for your at-home or garage gym needs. Now, today is Saturday, January 9th, and it is day number 300 of our At Home Fitness programming series. Nice little milestone we have here, 300 consecutive days of at-home fitness workouts. Now, we're going to celebrate that with something special. We're going to do dumbbell Kalsu. If you have a sad look on your face or a gut-wrenching feeling in your stomach, then you know what Kalsu is. If you don't, here it is. 100 thrusters for time for dumbbells. Today we're going to use RX will be 70. I'm sorry, 70. That's not 70. Dumbbells will be 40s for the guys and 25s for the ladies as our RX weights, meaning I don't want you guys to go above that unless you have a crazy death wish. Feel free to scale down as necessary. This is probably a weight that you can do somewhere between 10 and 15 thrusters in a row with right this very moment, picking them up off the ground. If that's not the case, then I want you guys to scale it back. That's not necessarily the case for regular Kalsu. Regular Kalsu is done with the barbell. The RX weight's 135 and 95. So it is a heavier thruster for a workout. We're not going to play it off that way today. It's going to be a little lighter. Dumbbells a little bit harder to work with. You're going to have to focus a little bit more on the contact stabilization, the balance on the shoulders. Therefore, I lighten the weight a little bit. Plus, I also want you guys to get down a little bit faster. Regular Kalsu is kind of a rabbit hole that you can get stuck down. All right, so 100 dumbbell thrusters for time. Every minute on the minute, you have to do 5 burpees. Now, you don't have to start with 5 burpees. You can start with the dumbbell thrusters, meaning you don't have to do your first set of burpees until you get 60 seconds in. But every 60 seconds in at that, so every time that clock hits double zeros, dumbbells are down no matter where you're at. You're doing your burpees. You're not allowed to move back into those dumbbell thrusters until you have your 5 burpees finished. Now, here's this little caveat that people tend to play with sometimes when it comes to Kalsu. You don't have to do thrusters on every round, meaning every minute. You do have to do 5 burpees every minute. So if you guys get pretty far in, you think you need a break from the dumbbells, you can always double zeros, do your 5 burpees, rest, basically just stand there and breathe until the next double zeros hit. But if we do that, you have to hit your 5 burpees before you go and pick those dumbbells up and do the thrusters. All right. If you guys want to see what I'm looking at here when it comes to mechanics, movements, stuff like that, stick around for the demonstration. I'll give you guys some modifications in that demonstration and walk you through some finer points of mechanics for the dumbbell thruster. Enjoy. All right, guys, so let's go through this epic workout called Kalsu. We're starting off, like I said, with the dumbbell thrusters. You guys don't have to do the burpees on the first minute. The big key here, strategy-wise, is we want to get as many reps as possible. The first couple minutes, maybe the first 5 minutes. That seems like a no-brainer, but at some point this fatigue is really going to build, and we want to be able to get as many reps out of the way before that happens. So I'm at 60 seconds in, let's say. I have to hit my 5 burpees. I'm going to crank through those, and then I can go back to the dumbbell thrusters. Now, do we want to rush the burpees? Do we not want to rush the burpees? That's going to be up to you. That depends on how well you're moving through these reps in the rest of the time. Obviously, the faster you do the burpees, the more time you have for the dumbbell thrusters. But at some point, there is going to be a breaking point where that fatigue is too much. Now, positionally speaking, here's what I'm looking for on the dumbbell thruster that allow you to get through this more efficiently. The dumbbells are on the shoulders. That can be in a flat line position. We're sitting into the hips, feet are nice and flat, or that can be in a tip position, all right? Whatever allows your torso and your hips to support that weight, so your hips are snapping that weight off the shoulders and into the arms. Theoretically, after you guys are done with this movement and catching the weight on the shoulders, the triceps should probably be more fatigued than the shoulders necessarily will, all right? Now, the chest and the shoulders will get pretty beat up because there's burpees in here, but really what we're looking for is hip extension into tricep extension. Modifications, you guys can obviously do this with the barbell. This is what the original workout is set with. If that's going to be the case, keep in mind the dumbbell weight is set for something lighter than normal. So that barbell weight's probably in the 115-95 or 85 to 75 range for ladies. Single arm stuff, whether it's kettlebell or dumbbell, will work just fine. You guys can go all a minute with one. You can change over in the minute and try and get the same number of reps on each if you want, or you can really mix it up and alternate every rep. Obviously, this is going to take you a lot longer to get through it, but if you guys are only looking at one weight that's even a little bit lighter, this will be a little bit more aerobically driven and a pretty interesting way to keep yourself entertained.